Welcome to the video for the tips for the 6th of the 10th, 2024. Let's quickly look at yesterday where we hit another unsuccessful lay. That's that red spot right in the middle there where the number 9 at Darwin in race 2 was able to win. I did watch the race. He got a lot more forward than I expected him to be. And he was stuck out wide and he went very wide into the straight, but he continued on and won the race. So looks like the other horses in the race just weren't up to the quality that I thought they were, and they had an off day. So it happens, and as I said, these things do happen. You are going to hit some losses, but we're still in profit overall, which is the interesting thing. So if we had a look at yesterday, overall we lost on the odds $27.86 on a $30 liability, and we lost taking all odds at $26.70. Now both are still up long term, so over 268 bets for sticking to the odds. We are still up $7.83, which is roughly 3%. And if we look at all odds, we are still up $43.06 over the 486, which is, I'm going to guess, somewhere around 8.5% off the top of my head. So that's still not too bad. That's reasonable figures that you would hope to achieve, which is pretty good. Now, if we did it on what we'd actually staked, risked as liability, it would be a lot different, but those returns on the liability are always going to be much lower. So let's have a quick look at what I've got today. There's only 5 meetings today. So we've got Ballina, Bendigo, Townsville, Northam and Alice Springs. I couldn't find anything at Alice Springs. Oh, sorry, there's also Cootamundra. I could not find anything at Cootamundra, so 6 meetings. I'm going to delete that out, and let's go through the selections. There's not many today. It looks like all of the horses were pretty much run around yesterday. There's also a public holiday in a few of the states tomorrow, which means there will likely be a few more meetings tomorrow, so I will put up a video for the public holiday racing. And we also had some Friday racing at Moonee Valley, Sunshine Coast as well. So there was a lot going on the last couple of days and tomorrow. So let's have a look at what I got today. So Ballina race 2, number 8. It's been running last in most of its races. I don't see it really doing much else here. It'll probably run last again, so risking up to the $400. Ballina race 4, number 4. Has had 14 starts for 0 wins or placings, can't spell placings, and I'm willing to risk that up to $500. Ballina race 5, number 12. It's had 3 very poor trials, so it hasn't run before, but the trials it's losing by like 6, 7, 8 plus lengths, which is a long way in such a short distance. So I'm willing to go up to the $200 on that one. It's only $200 because it hasn't ran in a race. Let's have a look at what else we've got there. Ballina race 8, number 12. This horse is completely outclassed and is sitting in a wider barrier. I don't expect it to pretty much end up midfield or at the front. I expect it to be right at the back, and I expect it to stay there and not be able to run on. So I'm willing to go up to $300. Bendigo race 2, number 7. It's only beaten 1 horse in 3 races, so I'm willing to risk that all the way up to the $1,000 odds. Townsville race 1, number 11. It's not running well enough given its first 2 starts. But there wasn't much in this race that I could actually see that could win. So it's probably one of the more tricky races that I've picked today. But I'm willing to go up to $150. Townsville race 2, number 9. It's had 4 runs. It's beaten 1 horse ever in 4 runs, so I'm willing to go up to $200 on that. Again, Townsville did not have good quality racing, so it was hard to find where the winner would come from in that race. And then over to Western Australia for Northam, race 3, number 8. It's had 16 starts. It hasn't even placed in those 16 starts. I'm willing to go up to the $1,000 in the odds. And Northam race 5, number 5. It's had 9 starts. Again, hasn't placed. Should end up at the back of the field. So I'm willing to go up to the $400 in the odds. So that's pretty much it. Couple of things about the loser. If you do look at the losers that we have had, which we've only had 2, both have been under the $100 in the odds, which is interesting, and both have been in smaller fields. So maybe that's something I need to pay attention to, keep a bit of an eye on, but all up, I still think it was a good lay to have, and at those odds, it was well within the odds that I thought. So still very happy with taking those odds and laying it. You're going to have the occasional loss. If you'd been laying these essentially at a stake of $1 and varying your liability, the two of them only add up to about $150, $160 in losses as well. Considering that out of the 486 selections, you're doing quite well on that as well. But I do prefer risking just a set liability on these because I do believe I have an edge. Okay, I'll leave it there. I will try to get a video up for Monday, considering it's a public holiday, and I will have time to do it. So look out for that tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See ya.